So you're sitting there, staring at your phone, surrounded by textbooks you haven't opened, with an exam just around the corner. Your coffee's gone cold, your energy's fading, and somehow you've convinced yourself that watching just one more video will help. I get it. I've been there too. But here's the truth. It's not too late to turn things around. I'm about to share the exam preparation secrets that top students use. Not the obvious stuff you've heard 1,000 times, but the psychological hacks that actually change how your brain processes information. First, let's talk about what your brain craves. Novelty. Ever wonder why you remember random TikTok facts but forget what you studied yesterday? Your brain prioritizes information that engages multiple pathways. Instead of rereading the same paragraph until your eyes glaze over, try this. Create a mental movie of what you're learning. If you're studying science, visualize the processes happening. Imagine explaining the concept to a friend. Then teach it back to yourself out loud. When you transform information from words on a page into a multisensory experience, retention jumps by nearly 70%. Your brain doesn't want more information. It wants different ways to process the same information. Now for the strategy that saved my GPA, reverse engineering. Most students make the critical mistake of starting with Chapter 1 and reading linearly. That's like preparing for a basketball game by reading about the history of basketball. Instead, work backwards. Get your hands on past exams or practice questions first. Review them before diving into your materials. This creates what psychologists call a knowledge gap. When your brain registers that it's missing crucial information, it becomes hyper-receptive to filling that gap. Then when you do study, you're targeting exactly what you need to know. Your brain is now primed to grab onto that information like it's the last slice of pizza at a party. Let's address the elephant in the room. Your memory isn't permanent storage, it's more like a leaky bucket. This is where most students crash and burn. They cram for 8 hours straight, feeling productive, but by exam day, that information has evaporated. The science is clear. Your brain strengthens neural pathways through strategic repetition. Try the 3-2-5 method. Study intensely for 25 minutes, then immediately test yourself. Review again 2 days later, then 5 days after that. Each time you recall information just as you're about to forget it, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways. This is why that song you haven't heard in years can still play perfectly in your mind. Your brain encountered it multiple times across different contexts. But let's be honest, sometimes the issue isn't your study technique. It's getting started in the first place. The psychological barrier to studying is real. Your brain is wired to avoid difficult tasks in favor of immediate gratification. The solution? Manipulate your environment to make studying the path of least resistance. Put your phone in another room, not just on silent, physically separated from you. Set up your study space the night before so when you wake up, everything is ready. And use the 2-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll study for just 2 minutes. The hardest part is always starting. But once you begin, momentum takes over. Your brain experiences what psychologists call task continuity bias, the tendency to continue what you've already started. The difference between average students and top performers isn't intelligence, it's strategic preparation. Top performers don't study more, they study differently. They understand that the brain isn't a computer with unlimited storage. It's a prediction machine that prioritizes what it deems important. Make your material important to your brain by engaging with it actively, testing yourself consistently, and creating the right environment for focus. So close this video now, not to watch another one, but to implement just one of these strategies. Your future self, walking confidently out of that exam room, will thank you.